Okay, as you can see, I got company today. Real good friend of mine, Cindy's here. But this thing's on my mind. I just went through my mail. Do we love America today like we did when we were growing up? Well, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to say, no, I do not. Let's see, my last 65 years. If I remember right, when I started crawling, I crawled out of the crib and went out the door and went across the street. In other words, front door was open in the middle of the night and the screen door was not locked. When I was 4, I went for a 12-mile walk. The sheriff department picked me up and brought me home. That's when Mom chained me to the backyard for the rest of the summer, but I already covered that in the previous video. When I was growing up, I don't think I recall our front or back door ever being locked. However, I do recall my dad leaving the keys in the car, in the ignition, along with just about every neighbor that we had. Mr. Thomas left his in the ignition, Mr. Roppers left his in the ignition. You know, things were safer back then. I remember hitchhiking as a youngster. I was never picked up by these gay guys that wanted just to take advantage of a young stud, if you were. I hitchhiked all over New York State. And, you know, up to Watkins Glen, hitchhiked to Geneva one time. You know, 8, 9, 10, 15 rides. Always was hitchhiking out to Corning and Horseheads. I never had any trouble. None whatsoever. People would pick me up and take me. And, can that be done today? I hate to say this, but even here in Yuma, I refuse to walk the streets at night. I worry about Cindy every night because she's out on the street working. But, you know, she's got my number. She knows that she can call me anytime that there's trouble, and I'd lock up and, yeah, lock up. You know? I sleep with the door open, just about year round. And yes, I've been robbed. I've had a computer stolen, I've had cigarettes stolen, I've had money stolen. But am I going to shut and lock that door when I go to sleep? I doubt it. Because I got this one thing that I totally believe in. Do unto others as you expect others to do unto you. Now that's the golden rule that I was raised with. In other words, I will not badmouth, I will not bring harm, I will not chastise no one. Sure, I may make fun of them. You know, the BP is right down the street, Baboon Palace, because the baboons come up here and they do drugs and they drink beer. But I will not deface them. I will not talk bad about them. I may talk bad about their actions, you know, their drugs and their beer, but not about them personally. Anyhow, is this the America that we are living in now? Got to be under lock and key? That one blonde girl on that one video that says that we measure our friendship by the number of likes that we have on Facebook. I think she's got a point. Even though she is blind, I believe she's got a point there. People nowadays cannot take a relationship without the drama. And that's all it is. Pure drama. And just like Cindy tells me about it, that's fine. Cindy knows what I got to offer. I'm not worried about it. The choice of the individual. You either choose, don't choose. You know, just like in the Marine Corps. Yes, no, no middle. Anyway, I just thought I'd make that a point, and I'm looking at about 5 minutes and 30 seconds. But this thing with Trump and all this trash going on when the man speaks. Yeah. How come it doesn't do it with Bernie? How come there isn't with Hillary? Simple. Trash will not do anything around trash. But you take a man or a woman that stands up, the trash is going to hit them. Take my word for it. Anyway, have a good day. And I'm looking at 6 minutes and I'm done.